In this segment, we're going to talk about absinthe and the proper way to serve it. You're going to need a couple pieces of equipment to do your absinthe properly. An absinthe glass, a spoon, sugar cubes, and a receptacle of some sort for water. First things first, take a good brand of absinthe, pour it into your glass. Next thing you're going to want is some ice cold water. So what I do, fill a glass with some crushed ice, fill that up with water, and then strain it into my receptacle. Instant ice cold water. Now what I'm using here is actually just an oil dispenser, but it looks great and it really does the job. Now you have sugar here, and sugar isn't always necessarily needed. It depends on your absinthe. So before you start throwing a sugar cube in it, to have a little taste of your absinthe first. Is it really bitter? Then add the sugar. If it isn't though, you don't need to add any more sugar. The one thing that you never ever do with absinthe though is light it on fire. That's something that the Czechs did, and that's because the Czech absinthe is just horrible. And there's a reason why you light it on fire. It's the only way it's palatable. So if you have good stuff, French, Swiss, Canadian, even some American absinthe that's coming out now, never ever light it on fire. This absinthe here, Canadian, Taboo, I love it. I find a little on the sweet side, so I'm not going to add sugar. So I am going to add some water. If I were to add sugar though, I'd be taking my absinthe spoon and a sugar cube and put it over top the absinthe, and then pour the water slowly over the sugar cube until it dissolves into the absinthe. As I said, this absinthe is sweet enough, so no sugar. I'm going to slowly pour the water into the absinthe until it louches. What louching is this very nice clear green absinthe is going to turn into a milky white color. That's louching. Here you can see the louching starting to happen. Now how much water you add is really up to yourself. Sometimes people want a lot of water added to really open up the flavors and dilute it. Absinthe is usually quite strong, 70% alcohol. For me, this would be about right, but I really like the strong flavors of the absinthe. It's almost completely louched. I'm going to give it a little stir with my spoon, help it along. And that right there is perfect for me. A lot of other people, a little bit more water, maybe a little sugar, but that is the proper way to serve absinthe.